Hello, gearheads. It's time. You've had your eye on it for months, the car you've always wanted. It's there, just within reach. You've done the research, you've counted the days. Now, the moment is here. The perfect car. The right year, the ideal model. But here's the twist. It's not sitting on a dealer's lot. It's being sold privately. No flashy showroom. No sharp-suited salesman. It's just you. And the person standing on the other side of the deal. But ask yourself this. Do you know what you're really walking into? In that moment, when the handshake's made, when you drive away with the keys, are you sure you won't be driving away with regret? Because here's the truth. Buying a car from a private seller can be a dream come true, or a nightmare you never saw coming. But with the right knowledge, the right steps, and the right awareness, you can walk away with the deal of a lifetime. And never look back. This is how you do it, safely. First, let's talk about the benefits. When you buy a car privately, you step into a different world. One where you have more control. No high-pressure sales. No fancy dealerships with hidden fees lurking behind every corner. It's just you, the car, and the seller. Lower prices. You're not paying for a shiny showroom or a commission. You're dealing with the owner directly. No middleman. That means you can often strike a deal far better than a dealership can offer. No pressure. No one breathing down your neck, pushing you into upgrades you don't need. You negotiate on your terms. With private sellers, there's often more room to negotiate. They don't have a sales quota to meet. They're not bound by dealership pricing. If the seller is motivated to sell, you hold the leverage. But here's the biggest benefit. It's a more personal transaction. You hear the car's history straight from the person who lived with it. They know every mile, every quirk, every secret. And if you listen carefully, you might learn things a dealer would never tell you. But with great opportunity comes great risk. Yes, there are incredible deals to be found, but there are also predators. People waiting for a buyer to drop their guard. When you buy a car privately, you're stepping into a space where scams are more common than you think. There's no warranty, no guarantees, no financing safety nets. You're buying the car as is. So when the deal is done, you're on your own. Are you ready for that? The stakes are high. There's title washing, where flood-damaged or wrecked vehicles are given a clean slate. Odometer fraud, where sellers roll back the miles, deceiving you into thinking you're buying a car that's barely been driven. And VIN cloning. Stolen cars given a new identity, sold to unsuspecting buyers like you. You think you're getting a deal, but instead you're driving a ghost car. And when the authorities catch up, you're left with nothing. Scams like fake escrow services, where your money disappears into thin air. Or phantom sales, where you pay, but the car you're buying, it doesn't even exist. And if you buy a car with outstanding liens, those unpaid loans will land squarely in your lap, burying you in debt. But there's a way to avoid these traps. A way to come out on top. A way to buy smart. And it starts with knowing what to look for. Step 1. Research. Before you ever contact the seller, know the car inside and out. Know its market value. Arm yourself with knowledge, because knowledge is your first line of defense. Step 2. Contact the seller. Ask the right questions. The car's history, its condition, the reason it's for sale. Get the vehicle identification number early. Run a vehicle history report. Do not proceed until you know what you're walking into. Step 3. Inspect the car. Not just any inspection. Bring a mechanic. Check the engine, the transmission, the tires. Look for signs of repair, hidden damage. Test drive it under different conditions. If something feels off, walk away. Step 4. Negotiate. Be firm. Be respectful. Never get emotionally attached until you've sealed the deal. Point out the flaws. Use your research. Start low and be ready to meet in the middle. Step 5. Get the paperwork. Ensure the seller signs over the title. The name matches their ID. Know the paperwork required in your state. Have everything in writing. Step 6. Transfer the title. Immediately. Head to the Department of Motor Vehicles. Make sure it's in your name. This is the legal key to your car. Step 7. Insure it. Before you drive off, contact your insurance provider. Set up a policy. Protect your investment. The path is clear. The deal is yours to make, but you must be sharp. You must be prepared, and above all, trust your instincts. When something feels wrong, it probably is. Walk away. There will always be another deal, another car. But if you don't take the right steps, it could cost you everything. This isn't just about a car. It's about freedom, about confidence. That moment when you drive away, knowing you made the right choice, knowing you didn't just buy a car, you bought peace of mind. Now, the road is calling. The engine is waiting. But the difference between a dream and a nightmare is the choices you make right now. Are you ready?